Hello, thank you for joining me for another book review. Today I'm reviewing Sciencia as part of the Wooden Book series. This is a wonderful book. The cover is very intriguing. As you can see, we have all sorts of images from the classical sciences on the cover. And the text, it's slightly stamped with this kind of metallic holographic material. It's quite catching. And the spine here, it's the same thing. And the back cover, flipping it over, just a little blurb about the contents here. And if we open up the book, you can see these marbled end pages. Cover page. And the contents page. So this book takes several books, smaller books, and puts them into one. And they all together, they scratch the surface of nearly every classical science topic. We have 2 books about math, 1 on chemistry, 2 on biology, and the last one on cosmology. And my favorites were books 3 and book 6 here, both by the same author, Matt Tweed. I found that these 2 books were more approachable than the others. Some of these books, however, well, there's parts that won't be understood by the layperson, and yet in the same breath, they're entirely too simplistic for professionals, which kind of makes me wonder who exactly this book is written for. Especially the math books. It could just be my own ignorance and struggle with math. I can understand like math conceptually, like I'm very good at geometry, surprisingly. But the numbers get jumbled up in my head. I don't know if there's like a dyslexia for math, but like the numbers get very confused in my head, and I struggle. But as you can see, there's many illustrations in here. There's no photographs, like pictures. They're all hand-drawn or etched, or the traditional art reproductions. But there's a lot of them. So where the book lacks in clarity, there's picture diagrams to help explain things a little better. So I found that very nice. I'm a visual learner myself, so if there's pictures to go along with something, it really helps me in my comprehension. But these illustrations are so charming. I really enjoy them. And there's tables and charts in the back. Oh, let me just show you this image of the cell here. Very cool. Very nice. But there's tables and charts at the back, which are very helpful. I do say that the index in this book series is really helpful. It's really good. A lot of useful information there to help you along. We have weights and measurements to help you with conversions. And my favorite book was the book 6 here on cosmology. I I've always been fascinated and drawn to the stars and astronomy. So I really enjoyed this book. It's very nice. And written in a way that I think most people would be able to understand as well. Which is so nice because, especially when you're dealing with topics like cosmology, and it can be very abstract, so it's going to be hard to understand. It's not explained in a way that's, you know, approachable for an average person. But this book is wonderful. It really is. I highly recommend, if you're into classical science, this book is a lot of fun to flick through. It's not, I mean, you could read it from cover to cover. It is, I will say, if you do, it's very dry in some parts, very boring. But if you're just, you know, reading chapter at a time, reflecting upon it and coming back to it, I think that would probably be the better way to read this book. But read it however you like. Don't listen to me. It's just my opinion. It's not worth very much. But yeah, it's a wonderful book. The Wooden Book series are great. I have the whole series. I'll be doing a review on all of them in the future. So stay tuned for that. Thank you for joining me on this review, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.